Jibara podcast, where we dive deep into the ideas, insights, and perspectives that shape our understanding of history, geopolitics, and the ever-changing global landscape. I am Jane, your host, and today we embark on a fascinating, thought-provoking book, The Shifting Global Order, The Rise and Decline of Empires, by Sabih Jibara. The Shifting Global Order, The Rise and Decline of Empires. A book by Sabih Jibara. Sabih Jibara's The Shifting Global Order, The Rise and Decline of Empires is a meticulously researched and thought-provoking examination of the cyclical nature of global empires, offering a comprehensive analysis of the geopolitical shifts that have shaped and continue to shape world history. This work masterfully combines historical analysis with current geopolitical trends, providing readers with a profound understanding of how power evolves across time and how empires rise, dominate, and ultimately fall. Book Overview. The book is structured into 8 broad chapters, each exploring a different aspect of the rise and decline of global empires. Sabih weaves together historical examples of past empires like Rome and the British Empire, while also delving deeply into the decline of the United States and the rapid rise of China. The narrative is ambitious, drawing from a wide range of disciplines, including economics, military history, and international relations, to explain the broader dynamics of power. Key themes and concepts. 1. The cycle of empires. One of the central theses of the book is the recurring cycle of empires. Sabih convincingly argues that empires follow a predictable path of rise, dominance, and eventual decline. Through the lens of historical precedents, he explains how military conquest, economic dominance, cultural hegemony, and technological advances enable empires to flourish. However, these same factors also contribute to their downfall, as overreach, economic imbalances, and internal divisions weaken their foundations. Sabih traces this pattern through examples such as the Roman Empire, the British Empire, and, most recently, shocks and rising internal dissent. 2. The decline of the American Empire. One of the most compelling sections of the book is Sabih's analysis of the American Empire. He methodically outlines the factors that have contributed to the United States' dominance in the 20th century, including its economic and military power following World War II, its control of global institutions like the IMF and the World Bank, and its cultural influence via media and technology. However, Jibara details the signs of America's decline, pointing to rising inequality, political dysfunction, military overreach, and the erosion of its global influence in recent decades. He examines how the post-9/11 wars, financial crises, and internal polarization have weakened America's ability to project power globally. The book suggests that the US may be entering a phase of retrenchment, not unlike the British Empire in its twilight years. 3. China's ascension. As the American Empire wanes, China's rise becomes the focal point of Sabih's argument. The book offers a thorough analysis of China's economic transformation, strategic vision, and growing influence on the global stage. Sabih highlights the significance of initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, and China's advances in technology, infrastructure, and global finance. Sabih presents China not merely as a competitor to the United States, but as a power that is reconfiguring the global order in a fundamentally different way. He argues that China's long-term strategy, rooted in a Confucian understanding of governance and statecraft, provides it with an advantage in navigating global power dynamics, especially as Western democracies struggle with short-termism and political volatility. 4. A multipolar future. The book also is particularly insightful, as Sabih emphasizes how emerging economies in the global south, including African and Latin American nations, are asserting themselves in the global arena. He discusses how these regions are no longer passive recipients of global power, but are becoming active participants in reshaping economic, political, and technological systems. 5. Technological dominance explores the idea of a multipolar world in which power is distributed among several key players rather than concentrated in a single superpower. Sabih argues that the post-American global order will likely be defined by multiple regional powers, such as China, Russia, the European Union, and India, each playing a crucial role in shaping the international system. This section of the book, 5. Technological Dominance and Digital Empires. Dr. Jibara also dedicates significant attention to the role of technology in the shifting global order. He discusses the rise of digital empires, global technology giants that wield enormous influence over political, economic, and social life. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Tencent are described as new kinds of empires that, while not controlling territories, dominate through data, surveillance, and global connectivity. The book explores how technological advancements in AI, blockchain, and quantum computing are not only reshaping global economies, but also altering the balance of power between states. Jibara argues that countries and corporations that lead in these areas will hold a disproportionate amount of power in the 21st century. Critical analysis. 1. Strengths. Dr. Jibara's work is impressive in its scope and depth. He manages to synthesize a vast amount of historical and contemporary data to make a compelling case for the cyclical nature of empires. His writing is clear and engaging, making complex geopolitical concepts accessible to a wide audience. One of the book's greatest strengths is its balanced perspective. While many works in this genre tend to focus primarily on the decline of the West or the rise of China, Sabih takes a more holistic view, considering the roles of multiple global actors in shaping the future world order. His analysis of non-Western powers, particularly China, Russia, and emerging economies in the global South, adds a rich layer of insight MGF to the narrative. 2. Weaknesses. Additionally, Jibara's predictions about the future of global power, while plausible, can feel speculative at times. Predicting the future of geopolitics is inherently difficult, and some of the more forward-looking sections of the book might strike readers as overly deterministic. 3. Unique contributions. One of the unique contributions of The Shifting Global Order is its emphasis on the role of digital empires and technology in the future of global power. While traditional analyses of empires focus on military and economic strength, Dr. Jibara introduces a modern dimension by discussing how data, AI, and global technology companies are reshaping power structures. This is a critical point in understanding the future of international relations and makes the book particularly relevant to contemporary readers. Conclusion: The Shifting Global Order, The Rise and Decline of Empires, by Dr. Sabih Jibara, is a masterful exploration of the complex forces driving the transformation of global power in the 21st century. By examining the historical rise and fall of empires and integrating current geopolitical trends, Jibara provides a compelling analysis of how power is shifting away to contemporary readers. Conclusion: The Shifting Global Order, The Rise and Decline of Empires, by Dr. Sabih Jibara, is a masterful exploration of the complex forces driving the transformation of global power in the 21st century. By examining the historical rise and fall of empires and integrating current geopolitical trends, Jibara provides a compelling analysis of how power is shifting away from the West and toward a more multipolar world. This book is essential reading for anyone interested in international relations, global history, and the future of geopolitics. While ambitious in its scope, it delivers a well-rounded and thought-provoking narrative about the changing nature of global power, offering insights that will remain relevant for years to come.